guys, welcome again to Eswakago YouTube channel, and this is where we inspire, we inform, and we also encourage people. Our video today is gonna be a little bit different because I have something that I would want to share with you guys, and I know you don't know. I know you've never thought about it. Probably if you follow me on Facebook, maybe you have heard me talk about it, maybe mentioning, but today I'm gonna talk about it in details. And on our today's video, I would want to reveal myself to you in one way. Of course, I know you don't know me. You know me as a YouTuber. You know me as a TikToker. You know me as a whatever thing, but you do not know the real me. And today I'm here to reveal some part of me. Maybe it was in the past, and maybe I still carry it up to date. And what am I talking about, guys? Can you give a guess? So if you can look at me, my outfit for today, it looks totally different, and you might think it's just an outfit, but I have several of these outfits. And never mind about this, this is not a true turban, this is a pillowcase, and I wrapped it around my head just to complete the outfit. But when I was growing up, I was born and raised in Karatina, Nyeri, and when I got to know myself, I got to know myself as that little kid who goes to church. And what church was I attending to? I was attending to church that wears this type of outfit. Trust me, I got to know about myself, or I got to know about church when I was attending this type of a church. So in my closet today, I do have several of these outfits because that thing is still in me. Yes, I do wear short clothes, short dresses, but I'm more motivated by long dresses, and anything that has pleats like this one, it carries my mind more than a short dress. So what am I trying to say? Sometimes the roots that you grew in, they are very hard to separate with you, or you cannot separate yourself from them. For example, I am in America, and I still follow the roots that I found myself in when I got to realize or to get to know myself. That was at the age of class 1. Class 1 was like 6 years back then. So at the age of 6 years, up to date, something, the influence that my mother put in me is still in me. It is still running in me. Guys, on that note, I would want to talk about the influence you put in your kids. It is very, very important. It is a crucial part of that child. It's gonna be affecting them either positively in a moral way or in an immoral way. So my mother took me to a church that used to have long dresses and also a turban, and I was taught how to pray. I was taught about God, and up to date, even though I might stray away from the ways, I still know deep within me that there was something my mother instilled in me that I should not separate myself from. Other than letting you know that I first found myself in a church like this, I would also want to say about how important it is to teach your kids about God. And when they are young, when they are very young, they're gonna keep that up until they are old. Even the Bible says that teach your kids the ways of God, and they will never depart from them. Not like literally, but they do depart because of hormones and other things affecting them on the way, but they still know the right way. Trust me, they do. So this outfit makes me feel like that little girl who once attended this church. It was located in Gadogo. Gadogo is in Mathera, or maybe, may I say, it is in, what do we call them? Wards. Now they are being called wards. It is Gasuko ward. So I still believe the church is still there, but later on I shifted from that church, and then I found myself in a full gospel churches of Kenya. And then after I was like 14, 15, I was carried away by another church that was neighboring our full gospel church. And back then, there were no many keyboards in churches. So this church that carried me, or that made me to move from full gospel churches of Kenya to this church that was called Worshipers Tabernacle, I was carried by the type of music they used to sing. They were so much devoted in how they played the instruments, in how they did the worship to God. I personally love worship, and I love worshiping my God, and this made me to move, to run away from full gospel churches of Kenya where they used to use the darama, even though up to date, since darama played a very big role when I was growing up, because the church of many waters, the one that I found myself in the first time I got to know about Elsie, the church was using darama and karingaringa, and then the full gospel, the same thing. But when I found something different, keyboard and some other instruments, guitar and stuff, I was easily carried out from full gospel churches of Kenya, and I went to join the Worshipers Tabernacle. It is in Kiamabara, for those who know the place. So the thing is, music and me, God, we are inseparable. We are very inseparable. And no matter where I go, I still believe God should be the center of my everything. Guys, learn something from me, learn something from my mother, that if you teach your kids the ways of God, they will never depart from those ways forever and ever. I was very young, and now I am old, and I'm still sticking. I still remember what I was taught when I was going to Sunday school. It is a very important part of our child growing. And guys, why don't you see me on the next video, and do not forget to keep on keeping on, and we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. Cheers, guys.